And so today we're going to make this video for you that will give you some basic yoga poses to help you release any kind of tension that you have in your body, and also some breathing techniques that will help you to release any kind of stress or anxiety that you feel. Come to a straight standing position, and then take a minute and look down to see that the inside of your feet are parallel with each other. And then feel what you believe is straight. And then close your eyes, and I'm going to talk you through what straight actually is. Move your body around on your feet so that you can feel where center is. You want to stand so that your weight is equal on both feet. Equal meaning from left to right sides, front and back. And then lift your kneecaps so that you're engaging your thighs. And then bring your attention to your lower abs, lifting your lower abs. And think about your ribs being directly over your hips and your shoulders directly over your ribs. Make your chin parallel with the floor. And then draw your chin back just a little bit because that helps to lengthen the back of your neck. Then bring your attention to the top of your head, the crown of your head, and feel energy coming from the crown of your head, reaching up and up. And then bring your attention to your breath. Inhale and exhale. Nice and steady breath. Inhale and exhale. Continue breathing as you bring your awareness to your body and know that this is your straight. And then when you're ready, you can flutter your eyes open and we'll begin. One full inhale and exhale. And then as you inhale, take your arms out to the side, up over your head, palms together. And as you exhale, bend your elbows, bringing your thumbs in front of the heart. Next, inhale, straighten your arms, keeping your palms together. And as you exhale, open, taking your arms down to the side. Again, inhale and lift. Palms together, exhale, slowly bringing your hands in front of your heart. Again, inhale, lift, and this time as you exhale, open your arms and come forward with a flat back until you're ready to roll over and reach for the ground. The main important thing here is to have your legs straight. So if you're unable to have straight legs and reach the floor, then take hold of your legs at your shin, behind your calves or under your knees, wherever you need to. With each inhale, you're lifting it through the back of your legs, back of your hamstrings, and each exhale, then you're just reaching for the crown of your head to go down to the floor. Inhale, imagine something's lifting your coccyx, and as you exhale, reach your head to the ground. One more full inhale, really feeling the back of your legs stretch. Exhale, take your heart towards your knees. On your next inhale, bend your knees. Take your arms up over your head, palms together. Exhale, bringing your thumbs again in front of the heart. Same thing. Inhale and lift. Exhale, open and come forward, leading with your heart. Plant your hands this time and step back to a high plank. You want to have a straight line from your shoulders to your heels. Continue breathing though. You don't want to lose that breath. On your next exhale, bend your elbows, lowering your body all the way down to the floor. Stay here for one full breath to release and rest. On your next inhale, you're going to press through your arms, lifting your heart. And as you exhale, bend your elbows and come back down. Let's do that one more time. Press through your hands and lift through the crown of your head. And on the next exhale, tuck your toes as you're bending down, so that on your exhale, you can press into your hands and come into downward facing dog. Here in downward facing dog, again, we want the knees to be straight, and we're lifting through the coccyx. And then you're going to open your armpits on your exhales, bringing your body closer towards your thighs. It's not going to get there, but you're going to aim for that. As you exhale, release and stretch through your arms. Shake your head a little bit to make sure that you're not holding any tension in your neck. Exhale. And as you exhale, reach your heels toward the ground. They're not going to go there, they might, it doesn't matter. But the whole point is to stretch out the lower or the back of your legs. On your next inhale, come up on your toes, look forward, and as you exhale, simply walk your feet to your hands and tuck your tail. Inhale, roll all the way up, palms together at the top of your inhale. Exhale, bring your thumbs in front of your heart. Stay here for one full breath. Inhale, and exhale, release your hands. You continue to watch and control your breath, so it's the same number of counts if you're counting in and out. Staying in your mountain pose, remembering what your straight is, feeling your kneecaps lifted, feeling space between your shoulders and your ears. We're going to come into a balance pose. Yoga, when we practice balances, is part of what helps us to control our mind and our body. So gently shift your weight over to your right foot. Find a place in front of you to look down and stare at. And this is called a drishti, so find a drishti point to look at. Slowly lift your left foot off the ground. And then you want to place the flatness of your left foot on your right leg. You can put it down by your ankle, you can lift it up underneath your knee, or if you're comfortable, you can go all the way up to the top. See how Rachel's using her hand to lift it? That's perfectly fine. You're going to use the right foot. Maybe you have to shift a little bit, that's fine, but keep your eye on your drishti. You can stay here, or if you're comfortable, with an inhale, you can lift your arms up over your head and stay here. If your arms are over your head, again, you want to concentrate on your shoulders, bringing them down and back. Whenever you're ready, simply come out of the pose the same way you went in, nice and slow and controlled. Beautiful. Let's try the other side. First, let's find our drishti. Notice that you are in your mountain and what your mountain feels like. Slowly shift your weight over to your left foot this time. Slowly lift your right foot off the ground and then place it wherever you want to on the body. Both sides will not be the same, and that's perfectly fine. Once you have your balance and you're following your drishti, you can keep your arms down, or you can lift them up over your head, or you can even have them folded in front of your heart, your palms in front of your heart, whatever works for you. Still watching your breath. And whenever you're ready, you can release and come back to mountain. Simply step your left foot back as far as you can and then a little bit more, so it's a little bit uncomfortable. You're going to have your left toes aiming like at 10 o'clock. Right toes are facing the wall directly in front of you. Notice how you want to have your hips open. Pull your left hip forward and reach your right hip back. We want to have your hips and your shoulders directly parallel with the wall in front of you. Inhale your arms up over your head, and as you exhale, bend your right knee coming into warrior one. So get your left heel still down to the ground. This is a bit of a balance. So with each inhale, you're focusing, and each exhale, you try to lower a little bit more. Inhale. And exhale. On your next inhale, you're going to reach through your arms, and as you exhale, open into warrior two. At this point, you can take your left foot so that the back of the foot's parallel with the back of your mat. Still, your right toes are aimed toward the wall in front of you. If you have a tendency to lean forward, what we want to do is have the weight directly over the space between both feet. Take your shoulders down as you exhale. When you're inhaling, you're really thinking about reaching through the crown of the head. And if you can bend a little bit more on your exhale, taking your knee out to the side so you're really opening. Your next inhale, come all the way straight up and release your arms. Good. Turn your right toes so that both toes are parallel to the side wall now. Inhale, lifting your arms. And as you exhale, go forward, keeping your hands on your hips. You're going to go forward as far as you can with a flat back, and then you can round over. You can release your hands and put your hands on the floor or on your shins, or you can grab your big toe if that's comfortable. But you're reaching your hips toward the sky with the inhale, just like we did in down dog. Your heart towards your legs on the exhale. Bring your coccyx up as you inhale, and then try to bring your crown of your head down to the ground as you exhale. On your next inhale, come up to a flat back. Put your hands on your hips all the way up to a straight position. Good. Turn your right toes toward the front and simply walk your left foot to meet your right and stay here. Notice your breath. Keep it steady. Fill up completely on an inhale. And on your next exhale, we're just going to reverse it. So take your right foot back. Take your right hip forward, your left hip back. Notice that your shoulders and your hips are parallel with the wall in front of you. Inhale your arms up over your head. Interlace your fingers, release the index. And as you exhale, bend the left knee. We're coming again into Warrior One. Take your shoulders back and down. Good. And then pull up through your arms. Exhale. One more full inhale. And as you exhale, we're going to open the arms and turn to Warrior Two. So take a minute and look back at your right foot so that the outside of your right foot's parallel with the back of your mat. Your left toes are facing directly in front of you. Follow your breath. Make sure you exhale, bringing your shoulders down all the way. Feel lots of space between your shoulders and your ears. And on your next inhale, simply straighten your left leg and release your hands. Bring your right foot to meet the left. Very nice. Let's come into cobbler's pose, and that's with the soles of your feet together. Pull your heels close to your groin as much as you can so that it's comfortable. And again, I want you to find that mountain. So reach your sits bones down into the ground. Notice that your ribs are directly over your hips. And your shoulders are directly over your ribs. Let your shoulders come down and back and reach through the crown of your head, just like we did when we were standing. On your next inhale, lift through your heart and come forward just enough so you can keep your back nice and straight. And you're just going to feel an opening on the outside of your hips and the inside of your groin. Stay here as you continue breathing steadily. Allow your mind to come to wherever you're tight on your exhales and release that tension. One more full exhale. And on your next inhale then, come back up to a full seated position. We're simply going to bring the left knee up and place the left foot flat. Good. Then turn onto your right hip and place the inside of your calf, your left calf, on the instep of your right foot. Have your right hand behind you, and we're just going to twist gently. You can place your left hand on one of your knees. Once you're in your twist, then I want you to feel space between each of your vertebrae. Your inhales are actually creating space here as you're still pulling through the crown of your head so that you're nice and straight. Then it's on the exhale that you can imagine bringing your belly to your spine and twisting just a little bit more. On your next exhale, release and come back to center. Let both of your feet be flat on the ground. And take a minute to windshield wipe your knees left and right, just loosening up those hips a little bit. And then we're going to do the other side. So let your left knee come down on the outside and your right knee, or your right leg inside your left instep. First inhale, lengthening your spine. And as you exhale, that's when you come into your twist. Once you're in your twist, imagine that you're creating all that space in your spine, lifting. And as you exhale, then twist just a little bit more. And then as you inhale, you can turn back to center and release. And then come back onto your back on the mat. So lie down on your back, let your legs be nice and long. Take a minute to feel what this feels like. You're in the same position as you were standing and sitting. This is your mountain. Follow your breath. Notice your breath. And feel what it is to be straight on the floor. Notice the back of your head on the floor, your calves, your hips, and your shoulder blades. Feel all of that on the floor. This is still your straight. On your next inhale, let's bend both knees, bring them up to the chest, and wrap your arms around your shins. And you can rock front and back, left or right, just kind of massage your backbone a little bit. And then I want you to reach through your legs and take hold of the outside of your feet. We're coming into happy baby. So you'll reach through your legs, hold onto your feet, and then bring your feet up so that they're standing on the ceiling. Good. This is a happy baby position. It's what babies do, right? You can roll from side to side here. Maybe straighten out one leg and then the other. Just get yourself into a comfortable position, but into a position where you can then find stillness. Here in happy baby, you're not working to pull your knees closer to your armpits. It simply happens because of gravity. Let yourself be still. Follow your breath. Good. Nice inhales and exhale. And whenever you're ready, release your hands from your feet and come back into a full long position on your mat. This is Savasana. Find quiet. Feel the weight of your heels on the ground. The space between under your ankles where it's not touching the ground. Feel the weight of your calves and the space under your knees. Feel the weight of your hips, let them be heavy on the floor. Still noticing your breath coming and going. Notice the gentle rise and fall of your breastbone and your belly with each inhale and exhale. Let your shoulders be heavy on the ground. Release any tension up in the front of your shoulders. Relax the front of your neck and the back of your neck. And let your head be heavy. Still following your breath, inhaling and exhaling. Notice the quiet of your body and the quiet of your space. Simply be present in silence. And then in your own time, gently roll over to your right side. And you can rest your head in the crook of your elbow. Feeling what it is to move your body after a short rest. Knowing that the rest is so important because it's in the rest time that we can actually reap the benefits of the work. And it's in the silence and the rest where we begin to practice mindfulness. In your own time, come up to a comfortable seated position. And I want to teach you a breathing technique that is very powerful and will help you with mindfulness and controlling that monkey mind and also controlling stress and anxiety. So come into a comfortable seated position. And first I'm going to teach you, this is the alternate nostril breathing technique. First I'm going to teach it to you. And then when you're practicing it, you can do it with your eyes closed. So have your hands resting on your knees, on the back of your palms, having the palms facing up. You're going to take your right hand and place your middle finger between your eyebrows. And then you're going to use your thumb on your right nostril and your ring finger on your left nostril. And so simply follow my explanation and follow my guidance with the breath. So first, with just pressing into the middle finger, feeling yourself lift that space just a little bit. Let's just inhale fully together. And full exhale. Plug the left nostril with your ring finger and breathe in only through your right. At the top of your breath, plug your right nostril and then release your left and then exhale. And then inhale through the left At the top of the inhale, plug it. And then open the right nostril and exhale. Now you can close your eyes and follow my voice. Inhale through the right. Plug it. Open the left. Exhale. Inhale through the left. Plug. Open the right. Exhale. Inhale through the right. Plug it. Open the left. Exhale. Inhale through the left. Plug it. Open the right. Exhale. Inhale through the right. Plug it. Open the left. Exhale. Inhale through the left. Plug it. Open the right. Exhale. Inhale through the right. Plug it. Open the left. Exhale. Inhale through the left. Plug it. Open the right. Exhale. Inhale through the right. Plug it. Open the left. Exhale. Inhale through the left. Plug it. Open the right. Exhale. Release your hands, letting the back of your hands rest on your knees, palms facing up. Keeping your eyes closed, notice what it feels like to practice alternate nostril breathing. This breath helps to balance the mind and balance the energies. Feel your breath easy in and out. On your next inhale, just like we did at the beginning of class, lift your arms over your head. Let your palms meet. And as you exhale, bend your elbows, bringing your hands in front of your heart. Let your head bow so that you're looking at your fingertips. Full inhale. And exhale. And then bring your thumbs up to the space between your eyebrows. Press your thumbs into this space. Stay here as you continue your breath. Feeling no tension in your shoulders, keeping space between shoulders and ears. Thank you for practicing yoga with me. Find peace. Enjoy your day. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you.